Welcome to Japandi Vibe, where harmony meets modern elegance. In today's video, we're exploring stunning small home transformations through the lens of Japandi design. If you love timeless beauty and functional spaces, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring interiors every week. Let's begin this serene journey. A serene Japandi microloft bathed in soft morning light features warm ash wood beams cradling a floating mezzanine above polished concrete floors. A matte black staircase curves like sculpture, leading to a cocoon-like sleeping nook draped in organic linen. Below, a low walnut table sits beside an earth-toned sectional woven from hemp. Pale oak slats line the ceiling over a minimalist kitchen bathed in skylight, revealing creamy terrazzo surfaces and rattan cabinet fronts that add warmth. A thin slab black stone countertop anchors the space while a single olive tree silhouette dances in soft breeze. Fluted linen drapes diffuse light elegantly quietly glowing. Natural light floods a narrow Japandi row house through a central atrium, highlighting warm tade-lacked walls. A floating staircase with white oak treads and thin black risers leads to a lofted workspace laid in soft gray tatami. Smoky glass doors open onto a miniature bamboo garden framed by elegant textures. A slender folding screen in raw silk separates a sleeping alcove illuminated by an amber-hued rice paper pendant. Charcoal wood floors contrast pale sand walls, while floating shelves display handmade stone and driftwood artifacts. Dried botanicals and slender vases infuse fragrance as sunlight filters through wooden blinds casting striped patterns. Bleached cedar cladding wraps a minimalist cabin suspended above a shallow pond, where slatted partitions carve intimate zones without impeding flow. A suspended fireplace functions as sculptural focal point amid honed stone flooring and weathered oak wall panels. Woven sisal underfoot and sheer linen curtains animate light with gentle rhythm. Floor-to-ceiling windows in a Japandi corner apartment are draped in sheer flax linens, muting a city skyline into watercolor dreams. Muted limewash walls envelop a low walnut sofa upholstered in ivory wool atop a silent jute rug. Matte porcelain tiles define a soaking tub against a textured bamboo feature wall. A Japandi attic hideaway reveals angular ceilings embraced by custom white-stained ash millwork, creating harmony. A built-in desk seamlessly transitions into bench seating upholstered in brushed cotton, the shade of rain-washed stone. Skylights capture drifting cloud formations over a herringbone floor, while recessed ambient lighting highlights a solitary sculptural branch. A Japandi micro home perches on a hillside terrace under charred timber cladding, contrasting with a creamy interior bathed in light. The kitchen features slender vertical oak slats that extend into a built-in dining bench surrounding a live-edge maple table. Earth-tone ceramics and brass fixtures ground the warm, understated aesthetic. Inside a narrow Japandi duplex, pale birch walls reflect diffuse daylight onto a lush vertical garden. A sculptural staircase provides hidden niches for folded linen. A wool-upholstered daybed nestled in a window alcove overlooks rice paper lanterns casting elliptical shadows over pebble flooring in the bath area, exuding serene calm. An old shipping container in matte black opens to reveal a pale wood interior with clay panels and stone accents. A floating bed platform flanked by sculptural pendant lights contrasts woven straw panels hiding clever storage. The kitchenette displays handmade uneven tiles under LED strips, scented with hinoki and matcha. A Japandi flat features a soaring vaulted ceiling of blonde wood over an open-plan layout where living and dining zones blend seamlessly. A sculpted oak coffee table rests on a loop-pile wool rug beside linen seating against clay-painted walls. Full-height windows reveal a zen courtyard of raked gravel and slate. A Japandi coastal micro-home begins with a corridor of lime-plastered walls and pebble-textured floors where a driftwood gray bench invites pause. Woven pendants cast net-like shadows over a pale oak dining table beneath floating teak shelves and stone counters. Open glass sliders usher sea air scented with salt and cypress. In a Japandi courtyard home, sliding glass panels recede, merging interior with a gravel garden that centers on a reflecting pool. Inside, a bench carved from elm and tatami mats form seating beneath windswept bamboo. Modular wool linen sofas float above honed limestone floors, with silken walls revealing subtle, gentle patina. A Japandi loft marries industrial rawness with warm tactility, merging concrete walls and oak paneling behind gauzy drapes. A salvaged timber table sits beneath sculptural paper pendants floating like clouds. Custom oak millwork conceals clutter amid blackened steel rafters and terrazzo flooring. A eucalyptus bouquet adds beeswax glow and balance. A Japandi mountain pod nestles among pines, charred wood sloping into a sleek cantilevered roof framing vast sky. Inside, soft pine walls and wool textiles embrace built-in furnishings and a central wood-burning stove. Cream boucle seats invite warmth as snowlight bounces on smooth plaster beneath exposed beams and cedar shavings. A Japandi courtyard pavilion emerges behind a cedar gate, opening onto raked gravel framing serenity. An open-air corridor juxtaposes floor-to-ceiling glass against a moss and rock garden. Pale wood ceilings and hand-brushed stucco walls surround a stone island serving as table and hearth. Hidden floor lighting cultivates hushed, contemplative ambience. In an urban Japandi cabin, sage walls cradle a low natural ledge table atop a taupe wool rug. A split-beam ceiling draws focus to sliding glass doors opening to a garden. Oak and polished granite kitchen cabinetry conceals appliances, while flax curtains and steaming tea on stone trays foster serene hush. A Japandi rooftop oasis features smooth travertine floors warmed by sun, framed by vertical oak slats that softly filter city views. An integrated kitchen lounge flow beneath built-in planters brimming with native grasses. Low sculptural seating in clay forms and crisp linen cushions accompany lantern-like lighting at twilight to calm. A Japandi treehouse suspended among branches melts cross-laminated timber with a pitched tongue-and-groove pine ceiling to envelop in warmth. A central raw stone fireplace glows beside boucle seating and hand-finished ceramic vessels. Spiral platforms cradle seating and storage beneath tall windows that filter light into dappled patterns echoing rustling leaves. In a Japandi seaside home, horizontal slatted partitions and bench seating wrap the interior in harmonious flow. A palette of sand, slate, and driftwood echoes stormy skies. The kitchen reveals honed soapstone counters, ceramic hardware, and oak cabinetry in matte finish. Open shelves display tea sets with ambient alcove light. Thank you for joining us on this cinematic exploration of Japandi small homes, where thoughtful design meets soulful simplicity. If this video inspired your imagination, remember to like, comment below with your favorite scene, and subscribe to Japandi Vibe for more refined interior stories. Until next time, stay inspired and intentional.